Say hello to the white-winged parakeet. This tiny bird may look unassuming and not so flashy as the other birds at most pet stores, but trust me, his personality will make up for his lack of flash because he is a huge personality in a tiny bird and the biggest diva you'll ever meet. So if you bring one of these cute little green beans into your house, trust me, they'll steal the spotlight. Before you bring one of these feisty, intelligent little birds into your life, though, there's something you need to know. They're not your average pet parakeet. Trust me on that one. These guys are full of surprises and they come with their own unique quirks and challenges. Huh, baby Doug? Let's take a closer look at the two species that are often mislabeled under the same name. The white-winged parakeet, which is Doug right here, and the yellow-chevroned parakeet. Both of these birds are sometimes referred to as canary-winged parakeet or BB parrot. While they may share the same common nickname, they are actually distinctively two different species. Let's talk about the major differences between the yellow-chevroned parakeet and the white-winged parakeet. I only personally own the white-winged parakeet. This is baby Doug. Baby Doug's not very happy with me holding him. Right like this. Huh, baby Doug. Oh, he's so cute and sweet. The major difference is their wing patterns. The white-winged parakeet, like Doug here, has very distinctive white feathers on their wings. I know, Doug, I know. And they do still have the yellow markings, like you can see, but the yellow-chevroned parakeets only have yellow right here. They do not have these white feathers. That is the easiest way to tell them apart. The other way is a little bit more subtle. The white-winged parakeets like this, they are darker green usually, while the yellow-chevroned parakeets are a more vibrant green, a little bit more yellow to their whole coloring. I know, Doug, I know. It was so mean of me to move you around like that. That's the major differences between the two. It's very easy to see. Little Doug over there was sold to me as a canary wing. Most pet shops, I'm not quite sure why, but they will blanket label both the white wing and the yellow chevron parakeets as canaries, or they will label them as BB parrots. But it is very imperative that we know the difference between the two so we don't accidentally hybridize them. Because you do want to keep the integrity of both species in captivity. You don't want to lose one to the other on accident. Personality-wise, they are very similar. Both of them are extremely intelligent, divas, manipulative. But again, the yellow chevron is the ones that have just the yellow on their wings, more vibrant colors on their body, while the white-winged parakeet has the distinctive yellow and white on their wings, and their color on their body is a little bit more muted green. Now let's talk about personality. While the white-winged parakeets are known for being velcro birds, that's not just a cute description. Trust me, these little guys love being around their humans. If you're home, they're gonna want to be with you. And if you're not home or not out letting them out, trust me, they will make sure that you want to hang out with them. My baby Doug over there likes to not scream to get out of his cage, but likes to pick at his cage to make the most obnoxious sound. Being that they are Velcro birds, though, they are incredibly affectionate. But this also means they're a bit needy and clingy at times. If you're the lucky one that they have chosen to bond with, expect a lot of attention. Maybe even some jealousy when another person gets too close. Like if I get too close to my boyfriend and my baby Doug's on my shoulder, he makes this cute little dinosaur sound where he goes, "Rawr!" And it's quite adorable. But that's his way of saying, hey, back up. Don't be stealing my mama. While they may favor one person in the family, they'll usually tolerate others, especially when food is involved. White-winged parakeets are very food motivated, and they'll be quick to come to anyone holding a treat. This is very true for baby Doug. If you shake the treat container, he normally comes running no matter where he is in the house, no matter who you are. He usually will manipulate my boyfriend into giving him treats when I'm not around, for sure. Either he will ask nicely or strong arm him for it.
Know it.
Yeah, good. However, there's one thing you need to watch out for. They do have cage aggression. White-winged parakeets can be very territorial when it comes to their space. If you're trying to clean their cage or take them out of it, don't be surprised if they start giving you some sass. Baby Doug does not like me touching any of his toys, and every morning it's a battle for me giving him his food bowl. This is common behavior, though, for many parakeet species. Something you'll need to handle carefully, especially since they can become quite attached to their homes. Don't take it personally. Usually when it comes to Baby Doug, I don't normally put my hand in there to take him out of his cage. I will allow him to come out on his own. Trust me, he is not one to hesitate coming out. And when it comes to feeding him his food bowl, I usually try to distract him and put him down. Okay. Now let's talk about the noise level of these little 70-gram birds, because let's face it, they can be exceptionally loud. One of their signature sounds is called a machine gun sound. They like to make this sound anytime they are startled. It's their alarm call. And a lot of times they like to make that sound even when they're just flying around the house. It can be amusing. I think it's kind of funny, but it also can be exceptionally obnoxious to certain people in your home if you share the space, or if you live in an apartment, or if you live in somewhere that doesn't tolerate sound very well. And then on top of their machine gun sound that they can make, they can mimic sounds fairly easily. They're a master manipulator, and because of that, they pick up sounds in their environment very easily. Sometimes those sounds are very high-pitched, obnoxious sounds that you don't like. But if you react to those sounds, they think they need to communicate with you. So sadly, those high-pitched, obnoxious sounds can become in their normal vocabulary, and it's a constant thing that can happen. You can also try to sway them into doing more pleasurable sounds by reinforcing positively only sounds that you want them to do. Like Baby Doug here, he is a really good singer. He sings his little hype song. I'll put it in. This happened because I used to sing this song to him all the time since he was a baby. He also can say a few words. He says pika pika a lot whenever he's very happy. And then he says Beanie, the name of his nemesis parrot that I have. He used to scream it every time she got near him because he hated her. Okay, so I've hinted around it a couple times now, but these birds are incredibly intelligent and have a knack for manipulation. If they want something, whether it's attention, a treat, or access to your personal space, they'll find a way to get it. They are masters of getting whatever they want from owners. And since they're not the biggest birds, they rely heavily on their wits rather than strength. Baby Doug here is very, very observant when it comes to people eating food, especially my boyfriend. He usually gets away with it more with him. He knows when my boyfriend is eating his food that he usually will hit a wall and he'll stop eating his food for a second and get distracted by his phone or whatever. So Baby Doug has learned to stay very close and wait for that moment, and he will swoop down as fast as lightning and steal food from him and run off. He has done that many a times where we've had to chase him, trying to catch him and take those bad foods away from him. He also has learned to make other birds do his bidding. His best friend is a red-bellied parrot. His name is Toto, and he uses him to his advantage because Toto is much stronger than Baby Doug here. So he uses him as his muscle. Baby Doug over here will start a fight. Toto will finish it. They're just extremely intelligent. It's insane to watch him problem solve on anything. They're able to learn lots of different tricks. Baby Doug knows several tricks. He knows recall. He knows to spin. He will give me high fives. Okay, will you give me a spin? Spin. Up, up. Good boy. Baby Doug also has a way of making sure he gets a treat a lot of the times. He usually likes to hang out on my shoulder, and if I'm giving out snacks to anybody else, or I'm just around a snack that he wants, he will give me a little tiny pinch on my neck or my face and it doesn't hurt at all, but he'll let me know, hey, I'm here still. Remember, I'm over here. Do not give other birds treats. I want a treat first. He is insane when it comes to letting me know his wants, his desires, and his needs. With all this personality, noise, manipulation, unfortunately, these birds get rehomed a lot. Because they are loud, they do vocalize what they want, but sometimes that is not conveyed correctly to the owner, or the owner's not understanding what they actually want, or they're accidentally positively reinforcing those bad noises or those bad behaviors, like him pinching my face. I've reinforced that. If he does it, I know he wants a treat. So if you're thinking about getting one of these, either the White-Wings or the Chevron parakeets, just know what you're getting into. They seem unmenacing. They are very affectionate, very awesome birds, but they're not for everyone. I always used to joke around that I can have several birds, but I can only have one baby duck. Now I have macaws and stuff, and they're much louder than baby duck ever is, but the amount of personality and sass in these little birds is not to be taken lightly. They are awesome, but not for everyone. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or stories of your own little green beans, please do put them in the comments below. I always like to hear about other people's birds and their own stories. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications of other bird content as it comes out.